Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the channel. Not too many about tonight. It's Wednesday night. We expect it to get better. Welcome, Scampy. You're first in as always, and I believe you're first in on both channels. Maybe. We'll see. It would be technically the last night of update 1.42 tonight, and it would also be the last night of time trials. So there's one time trial that's going out tonight, and I believe I need to possibly just see if I can better that time, just as a little warm-up to start with. It's the last night for it, so let's have a look where we are. I'm not in the top 10, and that's what makes me not entirely satisfied with where we are. So we get an extra night at this because this actually leaves on Friday morning now. But I believe, having been told by this man, that I've got a couple more seconds in my lap time if I really want to push it. Well, maybe half a second. Just by doing a couple of simple things. So, just as a bit of a warm-up, just to get stuck into the evening early, I was going to see if I could just go and just have a little dabble and see what we can do. So, with that being the case, Well, that's where I'm thinking Scampy. Scampy saying he wishes tried harder. Well, I think, personally, I'm in the top 5,000, which is about me, but I think I want to push on just a little bit further. So, traction control on weak, ABS and counter steer on strong. We're going to give it a dozen laps of 20 and see if we can just find that thing that gives us that edge. I think I can drive this a little bit better. Good evening, Tom. Welcome. Bit of a straighter drive out. Well, what I've been told is don't use fifth gear. Rev it out. See if you can make that car go better. Still at Master S10, you'll be loving that one. I think I could have been better at S10 as well. I left some time on the table there, I think. But I was frustrated by S10. I was frustrated by that really sloppy, unresponsive gear change. And the fact that the car just kept touching the grass all the time. I think you mentioned that last night, Tom. Downshifts as well, yeah. You want to go down, you want to double shift down occasionally and it just won't do it. Really lengthens the slowing down process. I wonder if that's something they might address in later patches, you know. The gear slamming element. That's blown this, hasn't it? Straight down pit lane. Yeah, and that's the frustration. What the game asks from you is to be entirely consistent as often as possible to get those fastest times in, yet the cars sometimes aren't, which I think as masters of the machine we need to demonstrate that we can get over that. And I'm a bit weak at that. I'm not very good at mastering the machine. I've got told to keep it in third on T1 as well. Third on T1. I've just gone to fifth, which is a failure. Keep it in third. It works. Oh, he says. I think you've just got to keep applying yourself, Tom. You've got to get that positive mental attitude going. PMA. Go out there and smash it. Well, let's go third gear. Gonna keep it in fourth now. Gonna keep it in fourth. Well, you're going so quick, aren't you, Tom? It's just very, very difficult to keep that all in check. Third gear. We're gonna keep the foot on the brake. I was going to say feet, but it's only 1 foot. See if we can get a lap time in. Oh, you slug. I'm not getting it through there. Hit, miss. No, miss. That's where we end up. I'm just going to go and put my ghost back in. I need something to follow. It's doing me head in. I need something to remind me of the line. I don't want to do too much too early. I've just got to get natural with it and stop making too many changes. My biggest problem is trying to go too fast too soon, and also trying to add too many things to the pot too early. So I'm a simpleton. I need one thing at a time, and that's why I like a routine. I like to be able to, right, go set a ghost, drive it as you see fit, drive for the feel, drive for what feels right. And then with the driving that it feels right, then I like to get faster. I struggle sometimes when Sam tells me, right, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to be right here, you need to be right there. It's too much for my little brain. It just collapses my thought process. There's too much going on. Sometimes I just need a subtle thing about one corner. But if that subtle thing about one corner affects the corner before it, the corner after, it just breaks me. I can't do that more. I'm not as good as the fast drivers on here. I can't do what Sam does, and that's my fault, not his. Not his by any way. But when he gives me the advice, it just normally just renders me to useless mush, because I can't compute it. I can't fathom what I need to do. But that is me, and I need to be aware of it. So it's like, I'm fully aware I hit apexes too early. I don't turn in late enough. But trying to fix that is an absolute nightmare. Too much at one time, exactly. It's why on the last one we were doing, I was forgetting the next corner. I was concentrating so hard on getting stuff done for that particular corner. I would forget what I would have to do at the corner that I've been getting right for months, weeks, hours, laps. Right, we've not made it up with that ghost, but this lap time won't be bad. Probably 1.3 seconds down on where I need to be. That'll be a 54.6. Oh no. 54.4. Doesn't feel as fast out, but it's moving. Tom will be happy with the 1 million. Sometimes you have to be, but you'll come back again because it'll eat at you. It eats me. It does. I don't often walk away from them. That eats me though. That really irks. I was all over the back of that. Excuse me. You've got tomorrow night if you need to. Because this doesn't go till Friday morning. And you've always got when you get home in the morning. Of course. Stay up till lunchtime. Working again. Ah, okay. Under studio. I've changed line deliberately to split it up from the Ghost if we go faster. I don't know whether Tom says he's got a comfortable or would get a comfortable gold now. I definitely got a comfortable gold now. Yeah. Yeah, good on you, mate. That's improved just a margin. Good. There you can see, I was actually ahead of him, look. I was actually ahead of my previous best. Exiting turn 1. All unstable. But because we can't change colour, I don't know whether I'm ahead of my Ghost or not. I'm probably just behind it now. A little bit slower out of there that time. I know, I nearly took off, yeah. I was just a bit slow through there. I lost a lot of time. I had to let off the throttle just to try and meet the apex, which was a shame. Ooh. Oh, lucky. Kept the speed up. That should be slightly better. A 10th. There's loads more time in this. Come on, Widow. Come on. Come on. Just that little bit more control. Don't change down to the second apex. Look how much that flew through the air then. That was awesome. So clipping those apexes is quicker, but you've got to do it with more panache. More va-va-voom. Less va-va-voom and more subtlety. Too many French words. Panache, va-va-voom. It's not a Clio. Hey, Redshot, welcome. For those new to the channel or new to drop in, we're just visiting the old time trial that's on its way out this week. Just seeing if we can put the icing on the cake and improve fractionally. We already got gold, but I just thought I'd try and restore some pride. No, we don't use that one. No, not that one, Scampy. Not enough. That's too much French. There's still too much French, yeah. Oh, just saw that steering wheel. We were lucky. We're getting very close to the 5.353. We are. We're 2/10 away now. Just 6 or 7 laps in. Where we know we need to be. Evening, Olive. Welcome. We need to be clipping these apexes, don't we? Clipping the apexes is faster. I missed that one. Keeping all 4 tyres on the ground is also faster. He's telling me 1 corner at a time. Hit 1, hit 2. Miss 3, hit 4. Is that what I've got to do, or is that what I am doing? Because I'm just driving the damn thing. Ah, crap a hoopla. You watch, this will be a 53.3 something. That's what I've got to do. Well, I'll see what I can do. Can't promise. I've no idea what that line is when I arrive there. The car slides too much. Yeah, I know where you mean. I just don't know if I can do it. There's a 53.349, very close. We're down a squidgem. We need to get up a squidgem. Hit 1. Hit 2. Missed the rest. We're slow. But we hit them, and that's going to happen until we get that sorted. Half a second down is rubbish. I'm 0.7 down. I'm just so slow. Trying to hit those corners. I can't do it. I've got to drive it naturally. I'm not going to do what you tell me, Scampy. I'm faster if I don't try it. Doing that is just too much for my brain. Can't do it. I overbrake to hit the second apex, and I'm going to miss that second apex with the speed I want to run through there. So I'm going to hit 1, miss 2, miss 3, hit 4. That's what I'm going to do. Going to hit 1 and 4 only. Let's see if that works. That feels so smooth and so good when you get it right. That's what I need to do. I just let it slide and I lost 2/10 coming out that corner. What a donkey. Oh, that's so frustrating, but positives from there. I got the 4-corner complex right my own way, which is just where we need to be. Don't need to lose that coming round there, do I? This will be a 53.5, I think. 6. That's bad. Much, much quicker. 52. We'll see. Completely hung on to that. By my bootstraps, really did just cling on. I lost the time, didn't I? I was 2/10 up after turn 1. I've lost 3/10 since the end of turn 1 to now. Need to really climb that curb. Got the acceleration right that time, didn't we? Picked that 2/10 right back up. See if we can get this right. For an improvement. I was probably too casual through there, too gentle. Oh, donkey doodah. This be a 375 or something. 348, so just outside. We're doing well. We're just getting the grips of it now. We're only about 10, 11 laps in on the day. That was slow. I did say 20, didn't I? 12 or 20 was what I said. A dozen or 20. I didn't mean to go to 4th. That was a twitchery finger as I reached around the steering wheel. Excuse the phrase. Ah, you donker. Not good. Oh, lost it totally. Tyres on the grass. Let's just push the end of this lap and see what we got. A 53.093 potential. Yes. So the difficulty I'm now going to have is I'm back up to pace, aren't I? I'm back to where I should be. But I'm doing the improvements. Or supposed improvements. So for those of you that normally drive along or try and cope or try and just hang in there and take some tuition, what we're aiming to do is just improve on where we were. That's not so good. We completely got that wrong. think I'm probably oversteering that final corner as well, which is interesting. So I wonder if there's a difference between staying in fourth and braking, or braking urgently in third like I just did just then. We can actually leave it to the apex to slow down a little bit more with the third gear. I just love the way that ghost was hanging over the red, a load. I'm missing that apex again, aren't I? I don't like restarting laps. I hate to think that I'm losing my positivity. I've got to get my head down and concentrate and get this sorted. Lap 9. Just got to try and do those improvements and then hold the lap together. That's the key thing. I've proved I can do them because I can run the segments that way, but let's just put that whole thing together and see what we can do. Come on. No fifth gear. Doesn't feel fast, and the time says it's not fast, but we are catching. So if we can get this car to not slide quite so much as it has been. Kinda. We held on to it at the end there. Now that time is only against my previous time, so I think that's done it though. I think that's a 53.0. It is. Happy days. Yes. It's all about keeping that focus and not... I was getting a bit down. I was only 10, 12 laps in. It was already starting to eat away. But I knew that I'd got the hand of the improvements. Oh, look at that. Well, let's go and have a little look. 33 miles. 52.868 possible. That's decent, isn't it? Look at that, top 2,500. That's kind of the feeling that it's worth doing, you know? When you get home in the morning, scamp, 6 o'clock, just half an hour, that's all it takes. Yeah, that feels good. I like that. I like that. You do 7 steps. Okay, amigo. Just got to back out of this and come back in. I'm going again because I genuinely want that 52. We might go back to Grand Valley for 5 minutes as well. If we're feeling like it today. We might as well. Tomorrow's the 29th of February, isn't it? It's an extra day. Which would kind of explain why they've pushed the update that one extra day. It's March. They've probably done the screens for the Feb weekly races to suit the March theme. They hadn't thought about the leap year when they planned it. Probably. Conspiracy theory. You're going to the gym after work. I get it. I get it. Yep. 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 Some people do. $53,071. We want a 52 though, boy. Come on. Right, positive mental attitude. Let's get it going. Let's get it right. Get that process flowing. That was a nice line through there, wasn't it? I liked that a lot. Right. So I'm kind of hoping from what I've just seen on the Fanatec website that my wheel's going to be shipping in the next 24 to 48 hours. Which should be epically lovely. No update on the GT Amiga site though. That's still showing us waiting for stock. Which is what we knew would be the case. Oh, it just went a little bit red. We carried a little bit too much speed in there. We're doing a little bit of time trials, Green Sammy, welcome. We're just doing a little bit of could I do better? In the words of, what was his name? Oh, I don't know who it was. Neil Sedaka comes to mind. I should have known better. I should have done better would be my words. Was it Neil Sedaka? Can't remember. But that's a long way back. That's probably before my generation. I'm probably batting above my age group on that music knowledge. That would have been a shortcut, definitely. Hope that doesn't red my next lap, or I'm just restarting, because I should have restarted. You don't think so? It was probably Nielsen, or somebody like that. I tried to get down to third very late there. That didn't work. Try again. I can actually keep my foot on the brake going across that sausage. I know it's all about the sausages. It's all about the straddling. Oh, one thing I did need to point out. Did you notice how I've moved my camera across so you can see the time? The record time. And I underlined the time with the swish of GT Amiga. Thought that was a real classic bit of luck to be able to line that up quite correctly. I know people ask me to, what is my current time? We're going to have to work our way back to that 52. Yes, we're going to go back to the 52. B-52s. Yeah, no. Love Shack and all that, no. We're going to try and get a 52, yes. But I've got to be working my way back to you. Go on, every one of you say it. It's not a drift car, Jim. It was for those 3 seconds. Probably. It's on the screen now. It's there, underlined. With the swoosh of the GT. Right, we're a little bit down. But we're still on a good lap. That's a better line through there. That feels really quite fast. Keeping that brake on while we go across that sausage. Slamming that sausage straddle. That's what we're doing. Come on. Right, we're down on time. So let's make this next one a good one. If we get turn 1 right. And I prefer the braking early rather than changing. The changing down early rather than changing down later. We're going to lose a bit of time down here because of that slide. Oh, I've slid too far. I screwed it up. I messed it up. I didn't do right, did I? Gotta be smooth, baby. Oh, nice drift. And that's my fastest ghost of this process, so that's decent. Right, let's put that ghost to bed then. See if we can get rid of the drifter ghost. Probably not this lap. Good evening, Mr. BB. Hope you're feeling better, sir. I went to 5th. Why did I go to 5th? That's so stupid. I know not to go to 5th. Ah, just restart. Come on. I've got back to that frustration point again. Oh, hang on. I watched Jeddah's lap on this the other day. So quick, but what a mess. Yeah. Yeah. No, unfortunately not. I thought you were off colour last night with your racing. You weren't really on it last night. So I could tell you weren't much better. But I really appreciate your extension of your membership, sir. Thank you very much. I saw that pop up last night and thought, yeah, he's the man. So thank you very much. Keep that driving. We lost a little bit there. We lost a tiny bit. Just needed to keep even brake pressure through there. Look at both those ghosts dashing across that piece of curb there. That seemed to be the faster line, didn't it? Fourth gear worked in there as well. I wonder if this is a fourth gear all the way round. I wonder if I've got to play that fourth gear card. I wonder. We could try that. Scampy says he thinks so. Yeah, I think so. Do 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 do. Yeah. Why is it everything some of you guys say sparks as lyrics in my head? Possibly, maybe. It's definitely maybe, isn't it? I really don't know. Right, let's keep it in the gear that we want it to be in. Oh, that feels wide. Stop the slide. Get the power down. That was messy. Yeah, I bet it does, Scamps. I bet it does, BB, sorry. Well, look how much I cut on T1, but then carried too much speed for 2. We're still trying to find that corner. I've just not got it. Sausage chicane is third in, third all the way. Yeah, I can't get the car to turn on that second sausage without going to second. It just doesn't want to slow down. That was always going to happen, wasn't it? This car's all over the place. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't believe I've just wrecked a 190E. Oh, I feel sick to the stomach. Good evening, Neil. Welcome. Ah. Scampy just carried on with it all. Every song from that album. I went to watch a band, an Oasis cover band called Po Faces. Were they called Po Faces? No, that was Mark and Lard's version, wasn't it? I went to watch... I can't remember whether they were called Snow Faces or something like that. I can't remember. But they were absolutely brilliant. And Cigarettes and Alcohol was the best cover they did. It was terrific. There. That's a promise I've made myself for this year. I'm going to go and see some live bands. But one of them being the Everly Pregnant Brothers. There we go, that's got into it. Come on. Oh, just the gear change making the distance. I bet I'm not a massive Oasis fan. Some of their songs do make my foot tap, but I'm more not about the people than I am the band, the music. I think it's because one of them married one of my favourite teenage ladies. Or my favourite teenage fantasy ladies. Ruined my dreams. But neither. Patsy kens it, man. Patsy. My favourite role that she starred in is the, I've just slammed that damn curb for the first... Oh! Oh! Yes. That, Oh. Yes. We've done that again. Roll... Well done! Roll with it, yes. Superb. Superb. Officer Riggs and Murtaugh. Yes, yes, Neil. You've got it, my friend. Exactly that scene. South African secretary, wasn't she? Absolutely divine. Young piece of lady. I just can't imagine whether she's anywhere like that now. Yeah. Okay, Leslie Ash was in that category as well before she married Lee Sharp. But now she's just Botoxed for fun. Her choices are not my choices. Evening, Mr. Azaka. Let's try and get this again. Come on. If not, we're going to go off to the seaside. Oh, and I did check. The bridge at Grand Valley is called Bigsby's Bridge. And Bigsby's Bridge is a 6.5 hour drive from LA. We won't be going there. Unfortunately, it's a shame because I'd love to have seen it. And I'd love to have taken a Scapes photograph for it, but we won't be. I was too slow round there trying to hook those apexes. I've got to get those apexes out of my head. I've got to try and do that. I've got to at least attempt to do that. Sausage slamming chicane. The SSC in third. Officer Riggs, yes. No, I went straight down to second, but backed it up to third. We were on the edge. We were living on the edge. Was that Bon Jovi? It was, wasn't it? I hate Bon Jovi. No, I don't. I actually like Bon Jovi. There's a couple of Bon Jovi songs I really do dig. Steel Horse I Ride comes to mind. We're not up against the Ghost, we're up against my prior fastest lap on this session, so... just be aware that that blue time is a little bit of a lie. Lost it. That was looking and feeling so good. Wanted Dead or Alive, that's it. And yes, Green Sammy, that's where I was going. Scampy got it right. Wanted Dead or Alive, that is the song. Tonight's drive home on the motorway was pretty horrible, to be honest. Coming past Sheffield, I decided to ditch the usual 80s disco tunes of Absolute Radio, and I went for some hard drive, stuff off my hard drive, and it just happened to be a Metallica afternoon. So we were Metallica-ing on the way home today, which was unusual for me, but nice and loud in the Mini so I can hear nobody else. And we listened to some unusual Metallica, stuff I hadn't really heard before. Well, I have heard before, but not really thought about the album cover. My car displays the album cover and stuff. And it was really quite good. But then as a surprise, Delamitri came on, and it was like, oh my god, I haven't heard of them for years! Then we had some Buck Cherry. Buck Cherry was interesting. Who else did we have? Most notable, Natalie Imbruglia came on. It was like, oh, okay. That's on my musical hard drive in my car. What have I been putting on there? Really able to cut that, weren't we? Oh, she is scamp. She is. Australian, wasn't she? But she sings with a massive American tone. I don't know whether that was purely because she was going for a market. I love it. Neil straight in with, she's another one, big smiley face. Yeah. She can blow up balloons with them lips, couldn't she? Even whatever age she was, 19, 20 when she was in Neighbours. Absolutely stunning. Is anybody taken to watching Neighbours now it's an American TV programme? Johnny English. Was she in Johnny English? Can't remember. Big Papa's in. Helen Mirren. We're doing that again, aren't we? It's a family show. What an absolutely stunning corner. There we go. Helen Mirren. I'm so random with that corner, it's untrue, aren't I? I had to do a micro lift there. Good shout, Dr. Popper. Mr. Popper. Feel slow. I lost 2/10 through there, didn't I? I'm back up on it though. I don't think this is a 52. No, look at him. He's chugging away up there, look. We can do better than that. I'm going to read what Big Popper said in a minute. I've just seen something about a good chiropractor. I think I know what he means, but I need to check. But I think I've just lost all the time having to try and read it, but let's see if I can get out of this corner on a good gas pedal. We lost 0.06 and we got it back. Come on. Just 2 minutes of her time. Do it 4 times. This actually feels like we're on it. Oh, actually feels like we're there. It feels like that we have just done a 52. We're in. Happy days. Thank you, Az and Neil, for the tips. There we go. 52 was what it was all about. And that makes me a happy chappy. I'd learn chiropractic and do it for her. No time to waste. Yes, absolutely. So a 52.955 was our potential best, and we did a 52.976. I don't think that's bad. We could spend more time with that. Now inside the top 2,000. Everyone's a happy little fella. Inside the top 10 as well, just behind Az. Respectfully not beating the teacher. Cheers, everybody. Big Papa. Oh, man. I'm not reading that out. It's on the screen anyway, isn't it? So, but there we are, top 10. I'm really quite happy with that. That's made my day. That's put me... Look, BB's there as well. Both Neils is up there. I'm not going to go any lower. I'm just going to leave that as that. But lots of people got gold, I think. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Top 2,000. That takes me to where I want to be. Good, good, good. Yes. Happy, happy, happy. Now we're going to go and see if we can get that... If we can get that... that 18 here. Guys are right, aren't they? No, it's Sport Softs. They're allowing us a latitude. You're going to let me have that one. I didn't notice your name up there, by the way, Big Papa. I didn't notice. I don't think you liked that one. Gold was enough. Yes. Yes, very much so. Right then. Everybody knows my little, again, like Az. Everybody knows the little trick I've got up my sleeve for this one, don't they? 15-inch wheels, wide. That's the difference between this and the rental, I believe. Silver is enough in this case. Okay, understood, Big Papa. Right. I'm beginning to see the light is when we brake. We just clipped the curb there. Shocker of shocks. Yeah, so the bridge to the right hand side, just back there, is called Bigsby Bridge. And we won't be getting there on our tour of LA. I won't be going there. It's just going to be too far away. We're going to be driving 2,000 odd miles anyway, so that's going to be just a wee bit too far. Now the question is, can I put a tyre in that sand on the left-hand side of there? I don't know. Oh, you donkey doodah. Go and get he who shouldn't be named so he doesn't go put more laps in. Whom? Whom shouldn't be named? Mr. Jeddah Racing. He'll be fine. Just as I see the light, that's when I'm gonna hammer the brakes. I need to be wider into there. I can improve upon that next lap, can't I? Ah, yeah. I don't call him out. I know he's watching. I know he's secretly in the background. Yeah, he's allowed to. You mentioned his name. I went down to first. I shouldn't have done that. He's probably racing with Rory and Tidgney and he now. Not name. No, exactly. He's quick enough to, and he deserves to. Right, I've got to focus on this. I've got to constipate. Just a little bit. Who are a little bit more? Gina G. She's always comes to play, doesn't she? You got to just keep saying it though, haven't you? Why did I mess that up? Why did I go down to first? Not concentrating. So we should be fine. What's the worst that can go? What's the worst that can happen? Right, come on. Constipate now, think about it. Sophie Ellis Bextor. I haven't loaded my fastest Ghost, have I? Which is interesting. Good evening, Az. How you doing, buddy? So we're a second down. We only need to be 1 second faster. Just losing it against that ghost because of my gear change. That's a shame. Doing any races this weekend? What kind of races, sir? Can you think of any races that you want me to do, or what kind of races you're thinking about? It's the first weekend of March, isn't it? We're going to do an open lobby Friday night, if that suits you. If Friday night doesn't suit you, I'm doing a 6-hour stream Saturday. Just depends what day you're doing with the kids, that's all, mate. I know kids come first, so we'll try and get a night on when you want to be on. So I have to give you some advance warning, chaps. I'm not going to be available on the Saturday the 9th. Do a late night Saturday, or a late evening, late night Saturday. I'm going dog racing again. Friday the 5th, I'm hoping to be home in time for the league. But there's a bit of an event going on the Friday the 5th. I'm on holiday that week. So Saturday the 9th I'll be away. But we'll try and make up for that. I might do a couple of day streams during that week. See if we can catch some day traffic. Try and do a... Well, funny enough, I do, JB. Welcome, JB. They pay me lots of money when I go dog racing. I have a system, you see. And it normally works. It's called old money. My system. It's called 2 and 6 every race. 2 and 6 is old money. Man comes to the table, I say £2 each way, forecast reverse. He takes £4 off me. I do that for every race of the night, and I normally come home with double the money that I started with. It's a really good way to bet, and it's so easy. I do have a world record attempt for this Saturday. Are we good for this Saturday or Sunday? Because I tried the world record attempt at Lego on Tuesday night and I was 11 seconds off. Not that kind of dogging, young man. Family channel. Black caps and whippets, that's what we're doing Saturday. Saturday the 9th. They're not whippets, they're greyhounds. GT Omega logo is too high. Why is it too high? Why is it too high, JB? I'm going to take objection to this. It perfectly underlines the time. Why is that too high? I need to understand. Why is JB's feng shui out of sync? You were 12 seconds off in the GTR. Yeah. I was using counter steer as well. I was quite miffed at being 12 seconds off, but it gave me a big story. I was trying to hit 158. Needs to be between best lap and YouTube logo. 1 second. I can't see the YouTube logo because that's applied by YouTube after the fact. I don't do that. So I thought I was underlining the time perfectly. I thought that's where I needed to be. Needs to be a bit further up, maybe. Does it need to be further left? This is critical stuff, JB, Mr. Designer Man. Where are we going? Up, down, left, right, side to side. Looks better, to be honest. Slightly down. You're crazy, man. Why down? Shouldn't it go to the left and between YouTube and the rev counter? Shouldn't it go here? This is the most riveting YouTube I've ever done. What do you mean, right a little? Why does it need to go down? Back up a scoot, you can all sod off. That's where it's going. Out the way then. Oh my god, that looks awful. It's not my fault. It'll go back to where it started if you carry on. I can't rotate it. It's not allowed to be. It can only be presented in a horizontal plane. How can that be out? Reject. Come on. Bottom right corner of where? No, 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 no. No, I can't. If I was to alter the logo dimensions in any way, shape... Uh-oh, that's got... What was that? So that was Julius Silvac. Following on Twitch. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Twitch channel, Julia. JB's off to watch Guy. I'm done with his feng shui. I don't mess with your designs, JB. I've tried. You tell me to go away. What do you mean might join you? Julia's up on Twitch. Go say hello to Julia. Make her feel welcome. Right, let's get this done and out the way. Let's get that 118. We know we can do it. Need to come through there just a bit more controlled, don't we? Hey Julia, welcome to the channel. First chat's always important. We're doing very well, thank you. We're having a bit of trouble with the troops though, they're dissing me. Always for the right reasons though, they're trying to get me to do things right, but they've just threatened to go and watch somebody else, so they know which side they're buttered on. That's a very straight question, Scampy. Asking for a location straight away? Let us settle in. I'm glad to hear it. Morning. Oh yeah, that's true. I never observed that. Morning. Where will be morning? That's going to be Australia then. Thailand. Ah, we clipped a curb, man. Let's get this time done. Can't be thrashing around here all night and day. Tell you what, we don't get many Kiwis on the channel, do we? Even though they're out of bed 2 hours before the Aussies kind of thing. I'm pretty good on geography, but I've got no idea where that is. We're gonna go for a 119.682 fastest. 639. 617 is where the potential is. Let's do a little bit better this time. Yeah, it's around about 10 PM UK. It did bog, didn't it, JB? I changed up way too early. I felt it. I was disappointed with the exit of the tunnel, so thought I'd try something for an early gear, but it didn't work. We're going to try it again. Need to get the wheel straight at 61. I was only 4 minutes out, Scamps. That's not a bad guess for time-wise. Lost a tenth coming through there, didn't I? Almost gaining it back. Go enjoy tea, Scamps. So this will be a 19.4 something, maybe a 19.3 top of the tree. 19.4. So we've not 0.6 off our first time set tonight. Turn you swine, come on. Don't hit those cones, you dooner. Come on. Lost it all coming through there. Coffee and a can of ravioli, not in that order. Hot sauce. Yeah. I do a full-time day job. And then come home and do this. Which is the good fun of the day. Although the day job is can be fun as well. Miles down. I'm a data analyst by trade. An IT side of data analyst, so ERP support and Power BI platform management. I've got 15-inch wheels on here, fitted wide as. I'm an IT guy, Julia, basically, but I'm not your. Yeah, I'm not your regular kind of IT guy. I'm more into the numbers, displaying data, but alongside that I work with computer systems that manage warehouses and shipped goods and invoices and invoicing, and I provide support to the teams on using the systems. So It's a good job. Salary's good. But it's not as fun as playing games all day. It can be. It's... a lot of it is majorly heavy maths and coding in SQL and bits and pieces. A lot of the code is actually pre-written, you just copy and paste it, but when it goes wrong you have to work out what you've done wrong and create custom scripts for displaying data, etc. It's... if the management team wants a dashboard, that's what I create. How fast did we do this? How much did we ship? How much did we sell? That kind of thing. How much money did we make last year? How much money are we making this year? Are we higher? Are we lower? That kind of thing. I'd have never thought I'd have been doing that when I left school though. Some 32 years ago. I'm in the 19.9s, but I'm not in the lows regular. I've got to really get this nailed. And start to really push on. If we can't improve, we can't improve. There's loads of jobs in the UK. Loads of jobs. There's hundreds of adverts. I think the only thing is that there are thousands of people going for each job. The minimum wage thing has certainly pushed a lot of people to think their ability can earn above the minimum wage. So people are in middle bottom wage jobs, because it's pushed a lot of jobs down to the bottom wage as well, and a lot of people are competing for those jobs in middle management above the minimum wage, and it's kind of squashed that middle zone. But it all depends on what your skill is, what your trade is, what job you're going to go into the marketplace for, I suppose, which will decide whether you're successful at getting something over here. Just lost the gear change there, didn't I? That's just such a rough patch of grass there to lose that on. I thought I was doing so well. What, 0.119 up? Because of Brexit, ultimately Europe doesn't want people going to the UK because we've parted from Europe. And Europe's spreading the rumours that the UK is not doing very well. A lot of the media think that UK should have stayed in Europe. And financially they think UK's worse off because they're not in Europe. Well, the actual truth of the matter is Europe's worse off than the UK, with the UK not being in Europe. But that'll all change in round about, I think it might be September, when the UK election takes place. If you are thinking about coming to the UK, everything is going to change September, October, when the next election takes place, because the Tories are going to get out and the Labour Party is going to get in. They're going to take us back to Europe and the floodgates are going to open. And you need to be back in before that. You need to be here before that gets done, because you'll be in a mass stampede of people trying to get into the UK. And it's going to happen, because Keir Starmer is going to take the UK back to Europe. T1 tight all the way. Okay. So stay down the inside as much as I can, rather than running that braking low line, wide line. Sorry, I got on my political soapbox then, didn't I, for a little while? Yeah. Bogged down there when I change gear. I've got to change gear on the straight. It's closer. Closer. You've got a job offer already from the UK. Well, that's cool. That's good. I wouldn't wait then. I'd get here as soon as you can. If the job offer is what it should be, and you've got the opportunity. Cavani Digital Solutions. Never heard of them. But that doesn't mean anything. It's a big country. We're up. We're up. I screwed that totally. Changing up early made that line change. The car turned early because of the lower speed. That's so frustrating. That was feeling like it was going to be the best time of the day. I'm so far away there. A 19.410 is just... it's a week away. I don't think I'm going to be able to improve that time. I've probably done... only in Manchester, JB. Only in Manchester. It doesn't rain that much where I live on the flatlands. I'm red anyway on time. I must have got something wrong coming out the tunnel there. Frustrating. What do you do, Julia? What's your skill? Sounds like web build. Graphic designer, yeah. I can see that message. My bot's held it back because considers it too personal to post. But don't worry, I can see what you've said, so it's fine. I've got auto mod on, which does smart detection, which... No, it's my bot. It just holds back personal details. It's a bit oversensitive. Don't worry about it. I can see it, but nobody else will. The bot tries to shield people from spreading too much personal data that could be used in a scam situation, so he didn't swear or anything. It's also got a... I've just done that again. Auto bod, that's what I said, yeah, but it's auto bot. Auto mod the bot. Came out the wrong way. Yeah, it's just, I guess they try different things, all these bots, a little bit. Just to try and err on that side of protection. What generator 6-pack? Auto bod. Yeah, I know what you're saying, yeah. I can't get that tight line through there, that's horrendous. I don't know how to go tighter through there. I guess I've got to slow more, stay out wide more. Still gold though, I think, aren't you, mate? You've made it. We've got 18 people watching away on YouTube. Absolutely awesome. Welcome everybody. Thank you very much. Don't forget to hit that like button. If you like what you see, it'll be appreciated. I don't see how that's any faster than what I did. Bogged down again. I got too early. T2. T2. Which one's T2 then? The second part of turn 1. Let's waste a lap. Let's go and find out where Neil means. Yeah, this, I don't know. Let's go and do it practically. Let's go and get some understanding, because it'll only break my brain. You know how it does. Just outside of gold. Oh, JB is not as. So this is turn 1. Do you call that turn 1, Neil? Where we are now, is that turn 1? So is that T2? Just to make it clear. This is all T2. T2, 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 T2. This is T3 here. Right, understood. So I'm alright taking the wider line through to the end of the tunnel, but then just get it over to the left-hand side. So, if I'm out here, which is... I don't want to run it on the curb, but let me get it right. Let me position the car correctly. So if I'm out here in third gear, I'm changing to second here, and then hooking that line round there like that. Like that. Late as possible. Happy days. Right. Let's see. Yeah, I've got Forza Horizon, and I've got the new Forza Motorsport as well. But I play Forza on the PC. We need to do that again. And at the moment, everything is stripped down, so I can't play any other games at the minute. The guys don't know what I've done. I shouldn't be telling them this. This is all for videos. So, NW asked me to put a video together of me playing drums, which I've done. There are no drums left in this room. They're all packed away. They're all gone. A brand new desk has been delivered. It's still in a box sat behind me. That has got to be all built up. I'm getting rid of my current computer desk. That's going to the great desk place in the sky. And you've seen the other sign. What other sign? Well, I don't know where you are now. I don't know what country you're in. I know you said, but I don't know where that is. Did you say Agadir? Agadir being... I don't know where that is. I'm assuming it's somewhere like... I don't know. Forgive me, my geography is good, but I didn't recognise the country you mentioned. The UK is a fantastic country. It's open, it's exclusive, it's inclusive, it's fair, it's tolerant. It's got its weirdos like most countries. Czechoslovakia, CZ. Yeah, well, the Czech's part of Europe, and they're massively supported, but I don't think they've improved. They have improved phenomenally since the European Union, but I don't think they've improved in the way of... Where's located in Russia? The country you're in. So you're at the far end of Russia in terms of the Asia end of Russia. Otter sign. What otter sign, JB? Does the changing down really late solve that tail sliding problem? I guess it does. Is it Tarka? That's aimed at JB. Kataka? Understood. Understood. Understood, Julia. I now know I'm with you. I haven't seen the otter sign, JB. Do I need to go over there and look? Or is it not relevant? Easter egg? Easter egg's months away. I bought 10 cream eggs last week. They're all gone. It's terrible. The only cream eggs I'll buy this year. Bought the missus 5 Cadbury's caramel eggs. They're gone. I don't think you're making a wrong decision if you come into the UK. I think you've got every opportunity to come to the UK, and if you can make it successful, you'll do well. No. They lasted 5 days, JB. 5 days. There was 5 cream eggs and 5 Cadbury's caramel eggs. That's the fastest split for today, for this go. Let's see if we can get this nailed. Come on, see the light. And brake when you see the light. Yeah, well done. I changed down. It's too sweet for me. I know I've got a sweet tooth anyway. But... oh, and the other reason, Julia, that you might be hearing that they're putting the UK down is the opposition to the current situation in Ukraine. There's lots of misinformation about the Ukraine and the UK, US and Europe support, so the UK is doing absolutely fine where it sits. Financially, economically, in terms of... oh, stupido. We'll be coming on the 11th of March. Not long then. Not long. Where in the UK will you be coming to reside? Where will you be living? Do you know yet? I know, JB. I apologise. Not entirely true. Not true. They do make money off international students, but you also get subsidies from the EU based on your external position. So a lot of the funding for your external students comes from the European Union, because they try and get the guarantees of placements so they can place European students into the universities. So don't listen to the negativity you hear. It's not true. The UK is doing absolutely fine. We've got a massive manufacturing industry. We've got massive exports. We produce more than our fair share of cars for the European and global market. We're a world leader in technical innovation. as a nation. I think we're the 8th largest economy in the world, which for a country the size of ours is absolutely phenomenal, really. Back to the 4 again. 119.4. I just feel like I'm driving a rental. I don't feel like I'm in my own car with the 15 wides on. But I'm definitely in my car, I think. Or am I? I don't know. Did I pick a rental? No, I didn't. I definitely put my tyres on. No TC, good man. That might be something I might need to turn off. I might need to turn off TC. A 119.152. Folks, give me 2 minutes. I'm just going to nip to a gentleman's break and then I'll be back. 2 seconds. And my apologies for that, folks. That was just a little bit out of tune. I apologise. That was smoke alarm in the kitchen going off. But it wasn't going off for smoke. It was going off because the battery's gone flat. No warning whatsoever. And then it keeps the wife awake. So it had to be changed. Good night, JB. Welcome, Bald Eagle. We're in the top 1,000, and I'm just going to turn off the TC, as recommended by Az. Just double check the other settings, assists. Does it need counter steer? I'm going to go no settings, no doodahs. I don't think it needs any helps, does it? That's why the 19.4. Let's see if this makes a massive difference. We've still got the ghost from today, so... Oh, it's a little bit off the beaten path, isn't it? Hey Julia, welcome again. Scampy's back from his break. Yeah, there was a gentleman's break to start with, and then the missus said, oh, you couldn't fix the fire alarm, the smoke alarm in the kitchen, could you? And it's like, where the hell? I don't know, Julia. I don't know how many emotes I've got. I don't know anything about Twitch. Twitch, I've only been on Twitch X amount of weeks. Do I need some more emotes? I don't know. I don't know what's there. I'm a Twitch newbie. Got that wrong. I changed down. It wasn't that. It was keeping her awake. It was going beep beep every like 8 minutes. And I heard it whilst I was in the bathroom and thought, oh no, I can't leave her with that. Can't leave her with that. Just redeem an emote. I thought there will be only options for me to choose. I have absolutely no idea. I don't know anything about the Twitch platform. I just host on it. I'll look it up and I'll fix that. If there needs to be more emotes, I will make more emotes. I probably need a moderator or something, or somebody that can do that kind of stuff on my behalf, because I know nothing. I race drive. I have absolutely no idea. I've never even watched a Twitch video. I've been on a raid and watched another person's video, but I've never tried to do that kind of thing. So I will have to research and do more. As I say, I've probably only been streaming on Twitch for like, yeah, on my own. I have no support team. I have people that do the odd thing. Like there's JB, who is down in YouTube. He does all my skin designs. There's Scampy, who's up there with you, who is my chief #1 supporter. There's Big Papa on YouTube, who is the cheerleader. He wears mini skirts, got pom-poms, that kind of thing. And a big beard. But in terms of all the production and stuff, I do it all myself. Yeah, JB's very, very good at the skinning. I just don't have time. I should have more time, but I don't. There's only 48 hours in a day. I don't think JB does the old Twitch. He's a YouTube kind of guy. I will find out what the emotes thing's about. I think it's tick boxes. I can just do that. I think. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see if we can nail this. Come on. We're a little bit slow on this run-in, but Neil said leave it as late as possible. Oh, it's so late to turn in. Hey, Naughty Biscotti. How you doing, my friend? Good racing last night, buddy. Hey up, Baz. I thought you'd gone bed. Oh, you haven't gone bed. Yeah, there's Az as well. He's Chief number 2 supporter. He is, he's the fastest guy I know in a Supra. Going backwards. But he's good. Oh, I got that narrow line through there, made a 10th. He's the better lobby maker. Oh, does Az run better lobbies than me? Right, yeah, I know he runs his own private lobby stuff. He's always been a bit of a privateer on the lobby front. That's fine. Az has got skills I don't have. I think it's just a tick box thing, the creation of emotes. I don't think it's overly dramatic, if I remember right. Right, so we're 0.233 up on the previous Ghost. So that'll take us down to a 19.297. Tonight's fastest is a 125, isn't it? Yes. Let's see if we can. We caught that nicely. We didn't really get as tight in as we could to the number 2. He's trying the same as me. A 118 would be lovely. That's the target. Now I've turned everything else off, it's feeling quicker. We're losing just a fraction out of there. But this will be a 1923. 236. Yeah, I'm trying, Neil, but I've not turned the car. If I do it whilst it's turned, it bogs down for whatever reason. That's why I can't go 61 there. I suppose if I change gear whilst I'm turning, it will work. But it doesn't seem to want to. It doesn't seem to want to work. Let's see if I can focus on that. And it's like I can't do it coming out of that corner. If I do it before that corner, it bogs down so much. It bogs down whilst it's turned. It's horrible. No, sir, it's not daily race A, it's the time trial. So you're coming down to here, second gear. It just bogs down and goes straight and wrecks. It's rubbish. It changes. I can't change gear till I'm straight. I also can't look down away from the corner or I'll just crash straight off because the car changes angle when you change gear, so look how much it bogged down when I went to third. It's horrible. These are all the things Sam was telling me to do the other night, and it just breaks me. I can't get the car to do what you guys are telling me to do when I try and do it. It just doesn't work. We're so slow coming out that corner now, changing up at 61. It's horrendous. It's so slow. 61 just feels wrong. I don't know why. I don't know why it feels so wrong. It just does. I feel like I want to leave it in third rather than, but it slows down too much. It's rubbish. Stresses me out. Why 61 at third? Why? Where do you change gear? In the corner? On the... there? It just slows down. It's rubbish. Why? I don't understand. Because you turned more than 5 degrees, you don't get the acceleration and it just bogs down. I don't know, Julia. I've not earned anything. It'll come, if it comes. I'm so close to that ghost. So close to that ghost. I'm like 0.3 up, 0.4 up. I've no idea what's going to happen here. I'm going to blow it and go red. What an absolute F. I wasn't even going to cross the line and find out how much I failed by. See how much it changed the angle of attack when I changed up then? It just pushed the car round. Just... Has anybody got any explanation about why 61 mile an hour? What is it doing? I need to understand what I'm supposed to be doing. I've got no idea. Do I change up to 61 whether I'm in the corner? Whether it feels like it's bogged down? Do I change up to 61 before the... change up at 61 before the corner? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with that information. There's not enough. Do I turn straight before 61? I can't turn straight before 61, so I guess I've just got to turn and change gear. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like the car bogs down. I don't seem to make any gain on the Ghost. If I can rationalise it, I could probably make something of it and try and make it more spot on. But I don't understand, so I don't do it right because I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Or am I overthinking it and I just need to go to go to third at 61? Is it just that? Don't think about it, just do it. You're a driver, you're thick, just get on with it. Yeah, okay. Well, that should be an 18 then. You swine. You absolute bucket of spuds. I've got angry. Oh, you effing donkey face. Not thinking about it, just doing it. Just trying to be as smooth as possible with the braking here. Overbraked myself there, messed up the ABS. Gave it too much. Yeah, I have, yeah. Every video for every mission, every test is on there at least once. Donkey. I was reading the chat. This time. I'm slow through the line though, aren't I? No, I'm quicker. Well, I'm slowing down. Now I'm behind. Let's get this, come on. Bogged, but we're catching. We're not. Look how much time I've lost coming up the hill. I screwed that by turning Jin down too early. That should be it, shouldn't it? That should be it. That should be it. Unless this is based on a 440. It is based on a 440, you dog. It's teasing me now. Probably changed up just a smidge too early there. Ah, that mission, Scampy, is all about timing. If you don't pass the first car as early as possible, you won't beat that mission. You have to pass it as early as you possibly can. You get on the beans and you get past it. Once you get past it, the timing for the rest of the other cars is absolutely spot on. No, you slug. I should do. I've just got to hold it together. I'm blowing it at the minute. I'm doing exactly what I was doing the other night, which is getting it all the way around the track and messing it up on that final corner. Or messing it up there. It's because I don't watch the speedo when I'm driving. I watch the road and the position and aim the car to where I'm looking. And if I look down at the speedo, I screw up, just like I did then. And I changed gear too early. I changed at 59. Come on, boy wonder. Sort your head out. Need to get this soon. It's doing my head in. I've only got about 50 minutes of the video left. 50 minutes of live stream. Don't know what happened there. Even more doing my head in now. And I'm not quitting. I was at 1:19.086. I probably did 30 laps with the help aids on when I shouldn't have been doing it with the help aids on, but I'd forgotten what the settings were. And now I've done about 12 laps where on 3 of them I've definitely beaten the time. If it wasn't for the fact I've made simple, silly mistakes. And I've just got to nail it. Come on then, brain on. Let's switch the switch. Let's make it happen. This is the corner that's getting me at the minute. That's not far away, you know. It's probably just outside. It's probably a 1:19.101. Close. I changed up just a fraction too late. I think it was like 63. Touch late again, that was 65. Thanks, Campy. Just can't get this acceleration out of this corner. The 61 mile an hour thing doesn't seem to work on the second half of the lap. I don't get it. I don't understand. It's just not working in my brain. It works alright on the first lap when I'm starting from zero. But it doesn't seem to want to work when I'm doing consistent laps. The 61 mile an hour thing just doesn't... See, I left it to 67 because it doesn't feel right turning. It doesn't feel right changing gear 3/4 of the way through the corner. Even it's because I'm steering way more than you would normally. Doesn't feel right at all. And when I say it don't feel right at all, it seems the wrong thing to do entirely. And Papa down there says, you'll get it, the process works. Logical machine-based acceleration that is not illogical, that's illogical, it doesn't fit the process. My process only works to gold as far as I know. After gold, it's into uncharted waters. Too early. I effed that up. The twitch at the back of the car was what blew that then. It made me unsure, uncertain, and I reaction changed gear. That was rubbish. Another wasted 7 minutes. I set the car up to come out the corner in second gear, change to third, and it changes the line. And it's really, really difficult to do. But I guess nobody's saying it's easy, are they? That's the other thing. I'm trying to justify why I can't do it, when technically you can't do it because it's blooming hard, Jim. Is there any chance of catching at a 10th down? Is it worth carrying on at a 10th down? I'm making time up. And we're losing time against the Ghost again. But it's a new Ghost, 160. No, the Ghost is 047, isn't it? The time is 160. There's no way in the world I was 0.3 up there. Probably against my previous time, yes. All lost. All lost. That's such a heartbreaker. Such a heartbreaker. But that 0.3 wasn't against the ghost. That 0.3 was against the time. It's so misleading. Tenth down. Yeah, there's three corners I think, Az, that you need to do it in. Neil says keep it tight round there. I'm trying. It tends to gain. So this is the first corner here where you need to do the 61 there. The second one is the left-hander after this right-hander. Lost it with a slide there, just here. But it bogs down so much, it feels rubbish. But it should accelerate up the hill. It should catch. It is catching. It is catching. I checked the gear, but it lost it massively. Look at those times. 1:19.1, 1:19.1, 1:19.1. Every one of them. We're so close. It's the personal battle that I'm in here for now. I know I've got another week at this one, but oh, it's so annoying. Doesn't need to be though. Just need to turn that annoyance into a decent lap. I feel like I'm close on this one. I'm pushing my throttle through the bottom of my blooming rig. That looks close. It's a 1:19.0 something, isn't it? No, there it is. Oh, all that effort. All that advice. Thank you very much, chaps. Thank you for pushing. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for answering at my time of need. I spoke too soon last time, so I'm keeping my trap shut. Thank you, Olive. Good night. Thank you, guys. Ah, blew it there, didn't I? Absolutely blew it at the death. Thank you, Neil. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, BB. It feels like it's absolutely revving its guts out. Ah, we've got it though. Happy days. Oh, we've got that. Thank you, Az. Mr. Zaka. Another 18. I did think about doing another 18, but it's another 18. 611th. It's half an hour left of the day. Oh my lord! No, I didn't expect that. Oh, jeebus. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, ba-boo, 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 ba-boo. I think I've got another 2 tenths in that. I don't think I've got another 4 tenths. 4 tenths, are we going camping? I'm a sucker. It's sucking me in, you know. I'm sat here thinking, got half an hour. Targets achieved. $611th. Can I do it without getting frustrated now? No, I don't think I can I? Last turn down to second later. So as I'm going round the corner, so if... Yeah. That's the only thing I'm going to attempt to change then, is that into the final corner. A bit like turn 1. Just leave it as late as you can. Holy Chipotle, it's like a rocket. That Ghost, absolute rocket. Second for rotation, brake to slow the car. Okay, let's see what this does then. I got that a little bit wrong because the car slid. Half a second down. Oh. Not the changing down, is it, that does that? Or is it the changing down? Have I got to get through the corner more? And then... the second gear slide should go away. So if I've been trying to back the braking point away at turn 1. If I actually, and I've been changing because I think the car's been slowing down and I need to accelerate. So I wonder if I can push it round the corner that little bit further, see the light fully, but the car's already sliding by that point, so the change down didn't induce the slide. I'm braking too late. I've got to back off the braking point. That's the bit Sam told me the other day, and that's what's just coming to mind now. So to go that bit faster, we've said it, haven't we, many times, to go faster you've got to go slower. It sounds completely irrational, but I know when I go on this track day thing, that's what the driving instructor's going to tell me. As I approach the corner, he's going to say, you need to go slower to go faster. That's what he's going to be telling me, because I'm going to approach the apex far too shallow. Low in, fast out, absolutely. No pressure now. Look how much he slid. It was 41 mile an hour, that Ghost, on that apex. I know, because I watched it. When it slid, I looked down and thought, oh, you swine. I thought I'd blown it, but now I've got to try and pull together this final corner. It's when do we change down? That's the question. Not like that. I'm just going to try and run more laps, just see what does. 119, 187, he can't sniff at that. That's top 2,000, that. Oh, scuttled it. Ooh. Well, I didn't expect to spend all tonight on 2 time trials, but it is the end of update 1.42. I'm not streaming tomorrow night purely because I've got GT Omega stuff to do. So we will attempt, but we won't. Friday night is race night. Tomorrow night I've got to do the league stuff to tell you what the tracks are going to be and the schedule for the next 6 weeks. That's got to be done. I appreciate that was very narrow, wasn't it? I went very tight round that corner, blown this big time. But I've got to get the league stuff done tomorrow night. I've got so much to do. I'm going to be a busy boy. And I've got, loads of stuff to do. 4 weeks and I get a week off work. Really looking forward to that week off. I've only been at the job 4 weeks and I need time off already. I knew that'd happen. So see if we can get a good run down this start-finish straight. See if we can go. Oh, there's no blue time, is there, on the outlap? We don't actually know how much quicker we're going. But it does feel like it's throwing its guts out. That generally didn't want to slow down, didn't it? So I'm not going to waste the opportunity to practice that top corner. Let's see. I think I'm braking too late for that corner. So 27 seconds sector 1. Let's just practice this top corner, see what does. A 27. No, I braked. I've got to take my foot off the throttle. I'm leaving my foot on the throttle in turn 91. In the last turn. I'd left my foot on. Right. 27 second sector 1. A 27 S1. That'll be interesting. Ah. What will it tell me anyway? No, slow. Interesting process now. I feel mighty real. Yeah, if we can break it down into sectors and conquer the sectors, that's an interesting approach. Too tight. Yeah. So where I've got thoughts about turn 1 is there's definitely a point in turn 1 where I feel I could go all the way around turn 1, etc. in third gear. That was horrendous. Nice early change up, but the thing just wouldn't accelerate. So if I try a different approach to start the lap. Can I do the whole of turn 1 in third gear? No change down. No, it's a drift car, James. Worth a try. Worth a thought process, anyway. Dismissed it on one try, but that's the way it is. I still don't know what line to take. Oh, the other thing I need to tell you. I've never looked at base shakers before, and I've seen something today that made me think I might try them. For the price of $770 from China, 4 base shakers, one goes on each corner of your rig, an amplifier, 4 springs and mounting plates, and you get active movement in each corner of your rig, which gives you simulated 4-point articulation. So it does it with springs, magnets, and it gives you 3 degrees of movement, basically. You get, the words aren't coming to my brain. You get a movement rig. That's not the word. That's not the process I'm looking for from my brain. You get a motion rig. $770. 4 base shakers, 4 mounting points, the wiring, and all you have to do is download SimHub and their software, and it all works proprietary 4-point motion rig. Try and get 4-point motion from anywhere in Europe, from any other system, and it's over £3,000. It's called slip-angle.com. And I thought, that's worth a look into. And I've looked into it and thought, 770 quid. It's not a lot of money. But it is. It's PlayStation VR 2. Plus some software. But it's a full motion system. And it... Oh, you slugging a bug. It looks a potential thing. Designed and built specifically for profile rigs. For me, it seems the ideal process. But I don't know how it would work in principle on something like a PlayStation game, because it's a PC based process. So if GT7's included, I think that might be worth a punt towards the end of this year. I missed the change up point there, but I think because we were mid-corner, it probably works. 44, 43. That felt like such a low revving acceleration. It felt massive bog because I changed it to 60, not 61. I think we're miles down, but if we're going to catch the ghost, if we've got the slide, I don't think we have. It's a 1917. 1915, okay. I was so close to those tyres. So slow. Yeah, 3/10 down. It's been a good showing tonight. I'm alright. We've really hammered both these time trials. Put ourselves almost into the top 500. I'm really pleased with. Massive thank you to everybody, and Big Popper there. Yeah, it's saying there's definitely a little left. I think there might be, but my brain's going. 10 minutes left. And I'm doing a countdown because I'm telling myself to stop. I'm not saying 10 minutes left because that's what we've got left on the video. I'm saying myself to stop. I messed that up. Perfection is where it's at. We're aiming towards 27 first sector. I'd forgotten all about that. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. 27 second first sector. Yeah, I was quite surprised to see that my wheel's in potentially for shipping next couple of days. So if it ships out for the weekend, we'll have it midweek next week. Little bill to pay, but we can do that. It says shipped by UPS, so it'll be fairly swift, I would have thought. All the way from Germany. "27-second first sector." Can't be concentrating, can't be getting that car slowed down any quicker. It doesn't want to, does it? How did I not hit those tyres? I did hit those tyres, you absolute slug muffin. Come on. 6 people on Twitch. Hello Twitchers. Welcome 6, all 6. That was too slow. 10 people on the YouTube. Still showing 0 likes for me. But I know they will be there, because you're all faithful followers. Hello Scampster. How was your ravioli, by the way? Was it full chili hot? Hello Scampy. I've got a question for you, Scampy. How much has the price of your ravioli gone up between like 2 years ago and now? 12 likes, that's good. "12 likes is not bad for a grey-haired old streamer. No idea. Oh, the missus does the shopping. I see. It's like that. I was quite surprised when I went shopping with the missus the other day, when I went down the canned meat aisle. Now, say what you like about tinned meat, but I was, as a student, I used to really get a kick out of tinned meatballs. Used to cook my own pasta and put a tin of meatballs on my pasta. It was tremendous. 51p. And if you went to the Happy Shopper, that 51 pence a tinned meatballs was actually 29 pence. Now, £2.70. £2.70 for a tin of 3 meatballs. That was a 119.1. Sector 1 was a 28.151. I've got to knock some tenths off that Sector 1 time. Don't... it redded me, you absolute... I was looking good, feeling good. Yeah, couldn't believe it when we went shopping. I've also noticed Lynx is £5 a can, which kills me because I remember paying £1.70, £1.75 a can for Lynx. £5. There's no way in the world I'm buying their new stuff. Unilever have... Ooh. Lost it. JB told me to find something earlier. Otter parking only. It's where Tarka parks. Who's Tarka? He's like a... No, got that wrong. It's like a Tika, but otter. No. What's a Tika Tarka? It's like a Tika, but otter. Feel it bog there at 71. It's because the wheels turned. If I could get that straighter and hit the power when the wheels aren't turning, that would be so much more significantly faster. We would be accelerating so much quicker. And that's why it bogs. I'm going to brake now. Get the drift going, but we're a little bit wild. No, got that all wrong. Super GT did a great video this week with a load of GT7 Easter eggs. Upcoming Easter eggs or old Easter eggs, like the alien, like the falling helicopter. I suppose I should go and watch it, shouldn't I? Don't I? I found now I have no time to watch YouTube. I used to love watching YouTube. It was great fun. Used to think, oh, yes, love YouTube. I don't get any time now. Life is just, it's a heart attack waiting to happen. That's what it is. But we keep going. I don't know how the hell I held that together. It's not a 27. 28.2, it's really slow. Changed up too early. So is Easter within the next update window? Because I thought they'd delayed this update by the day. Because is the update Friday? I've not actually seen a post on the front page. I'm going to look at that in a minute when we call it a day. Let's see how we do. We're going faster than the last time we went round. Blown it. Well, that, I think, is going to call where we go. 274 miles. Let's have a quick review. 611th. I'm not going to knock that. I'm stunned that I beat Big Pop. I didn't even think that that was a thing. Be half a second behind Sam, 4/10 behind Sam. I think that's probably about where it is. Neil gave me such good advice. I'm looking for Neil. Neil's not actually on it. I guess he'd left to go to Sweden by then. I wonder what kind of Easter eggs. Whoa, 685 miles today on S10. Still no gold. 685 on Spoon on the greatest racetrack. Yeah, you're not on there. Unlucky now. Yeah. You've not bought that rig then. You've not done it. It was a tricky one. Even Who Flung Poo gave it an effort. It's a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing. But that's alright. 611th. And were we top 1,000 as well on the other one? He'll beat me on that one. I know we got into the top 10. It ends in 702. Well, it doesn't end in 702 because it's not ending till Friday. Cut 750. Thank you very much. Thank you for the follow, Cuts. Appreciated, my friend. We came 9th. And where did that put us? We just have to look at that. 1,953. So we're inside the top 2,000. That's not too bad, is it? Not too bad. How far away off the gold are you, Tom? How far away? Master S10. There's only 2 minutes to 10. Server maintenance has been announced for tomorrow morning. So the update is tomorrow morning. The update is not Friday morning, as JB said. The only thing that's changing Friday morning is the weekly races. You're 0.2 away. That's a sneeze. It's a sniff. So the only thing that's changing on Friday is this. This isn't changing. I know it says it's changing at midnight tonight, but it's not. It's changing tomorrow night, as far as I know. We'll find out in about a minute if this changes. We'll wait for that. We'll wait for that. Let's do a couple of other things while we're here. Let's check Legend Cars. See if there's anything here we're going to buy. Who says they've blown it? Where did I see they've blown it? Had a T3.6 seconds better, but blew it. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Ray Guy just renewed his sponsorship. Thank you very much, sir. Much appreciated. That's 8 months in a row. Thank you. Nothing there to purchase, but I would recommend a couple of those cars, folks. The Jaguar XJ220 engine swap isn't as good as you think it would be. Ferrari F50 is well worth it. That you've got to have anyway because it's one of the legend cars. You've got to buy that. It's one of the ones for the trophy for the platinum. The Strassen version is worth getting anyway, but it's a dog. It's a horrible drive. That's the way, Tom. Think positive. Think very positive. And the Porsche 95987 is well worth getting, I have to say. What we got in the way of tickets? Right, we've gone at 01. It needs oil. That's why I'm not going fast. It needs oil. If only I'd have checked. Should we have a very quick go? Should we have a very quick go just to see? Just a quick go. Let's see if this changed. Because it was not supposed to. I don't think it's changing until Friday morning. It's gone. They've gone. The weekly races have disappeared. So there are no weekly races. They have gone. The weekly races are no longer a thing. They will appear again tomorrow night at midnight, I believe. Just got to go and have a go at this. Shouldn't be laughing, Tom. Let's see how much of a difference engine oil makes. Just very quickly. It's not going to load my Ghost, is it? But can we do it without the Ghost? It's got to be a routine. Every time I start, check the oil. $28.2. I'm an addict. Yeah, 28.2. Yeah. Changed up a wee bit early. Need to do exactly the same again, but without the wobbles in turn one. I still had the wobbles. No, oil didn't make a difference to me today, and that's going to be it, folks. Thank you for stopping with us. Thank you. It's appreciated. 5 of you on Twitch. It's well past the midnight now. 11 of you. Somebody's just joined on YouTube. Sorry, it's just the end, but thank you very much. We aren't back tomorrow night. We're back Friday, and tomorrow night, though, you will get on the Facebook page and on YouTube, you will get the announcement of the league for next season, and you will also get some updated league rules, etc., and bits and pieces, and they will be posted tomorrow night at some point. So we might host a couple of lobbies over the weekend for doing some drop-in races on the league tracks. That might be something we'll do Saturday night or Sunday night maybe, and then we'll see you on there. But Saturday night will be a long stream, 6 till midnight, and then Sunday we'll do the usual evening, but we'll do what you want to do. But thank you very much, folks. We'll see you on the next one. Really appreciate your support. Thank you very much. We'll see you there. Take care.